What is going on, guys? My name is Ramen, back again from Ramen Reviews here, and we're going to be talking about my first impressions of summer 2018 season. I did this, I believe, last season for spring. Hold on, let me just fix my camera. There. Sorry, I'm a little bit OCD when I'm not in perfect alignment. But I did this last season, and I thought might as well do it again. I got my water, I got my cup of coffee over here, so I'm ready to join in. I got some music playing, so it's not too dead in here. But I'm going to be talking about most of the giant titles that are coming out, or the big titles that are coming out, what I'm going to be watching, and maybe what I'm going to be reviewing or reacting to. So guys, if you're ready, I'm ready to jump into this. So, the very first three are all things I'm not going to be watching right off the bat, which is Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan Season 3, Overlord Season 3, and Fooly Cooly basically Season 2. Main reason why I'm actually not going to be watching these is simply because I have not caught up with the rest of the series. I haven't even started Overlord. It's on my queue. I'm ready to watch. I just haven't had the time. I'm really busy. I keep on saying that excuse, but it's kind of true. I've been really busy doing other things, and I have not caught up with completely on second season of Attack on Titan. I know what happens though, so I might just watch it on my own time, but I'll probably just blast through season 2 really quickly. But it's definitely a show I'm going to be watching. Guaranteed. I'm not going to be watching it with everyone else though, because be busy and catching it up. Overlord Season 3, I need to watch the first 2 seasons before I even touch the show, so that's out of the way. Fooly Cooly Progressive, I need to rewatch the first season before I can even watch this, because I don't really remember much of Fooly Cooly besides how random it was and how crazy it was. And I remember Glass Reflection was talking about, like, have you ever seen anything weird? And they're like, yeah, but is it as weird or as random as Fooly Cooly? And that is like the set to the bar of like the weirdness. I know there's a couple other shows that have kind of taken a shot at that title, and some of them I think might have succeeded, but Fooly Cooly is definitely up there in terms of just weird randomness, and people love it. But it is by Production IG, and I'll probably check it out eventually. I need to rewatch the first season, but it's only 6 episodes, so that I should blow right through that. The next one is Satsuriku no Tenshi, which is 13-year-old Rachel awakens to find herself trapped in the basement of an abandoned building. Without any memories or even a clue as to where she could be, she wanders the building, lost and dizzy. In her search, she comes across a man covered in bandages. He introduces himself as Jack, and he wields a grim reaper-like sickle. A strange bond is struck between them, strengthened by strange, crazy promises. These two, trapped in this strange building, don't know why fate has placed them there, but they will work together desperately to find a way out. Now, this is by JC's staff. It is based off of a game. Don't know how I've never really heard of the game. I've never played the game. But it has 41,507 people following it, or are going to be watching, I believe that is. I think it's following. And it's something I might check out. It looks interesting enough. It gives us enough, like, sense of mysteriousness and like wondering to maybe be interested in it. So it's something to be keeping an eye out in. I don't know if it's going to be on Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll is the easiest to watch, or if it's on Funimation. Either way, if it's on either of those two, it's going to be easy for me to watch, and I'll be watching that. Next one is Isekai I'm not going to read the whole thing basically, but the actual name of it is How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. So the synopsis is, in regards to the MMORPG Cross Reverie, Sakamoto Takuma boasted an overwhelming strength that was enough for him to be called the Demon King by the other players. He gets summoned to another world with his appearance in the game. So it's another isekai type of show, so that might be for better or for worse for some people. There are 2 people that insist I am the real summon master. Takuma gets slave-turning magic used for summoned beast cast on him by the girls. However, the peculiar ability Magic Reflection is invoked. The ones that were turned to slaves were the girls. Takuma was bewildered. He's the strongest magician, but he doesn't have any social skills. Panicking, the first words that come out were the ones that he used inside the game role-playing the Demon King. I'm amazing, you say. Of course I am. I am Diablo, the one feared as the Demon King. This is the story, the Demon King acting, that would soon inspire the world and his other world adventure that he plunges through with his absolute strength. Rise the curtain. You know, this is the first time reading the synopsis. I've read the other one before. This actually looks hilarious. I know it's a comedy. Yeah, I know it's based off of manga too. Well, there's a manga of the light novel. It's originally a light novel, but it's a comedy fantasy. Actually, not gonna lie, this actually looks really interesting. I actually might be keeping on track with that one. The one I'm not gonna be keeping a track on is of course the next one, and y'all can just see what it is already. Yeah, I'm not gonna be watching free second season or third season, whatever it is. I mean, all the girls, you're all gonna be happier than a little schoolgirl. And more power to you. I'm good. Now, the show I'm most looking forward to, of course, is the next one happening. Yuragi-sou no Yuuna-san. Oh man, this is based off a manga, very popular. I had just started reading the, I believe, 4th or 5th chapter. It was, I mean, that's how many chapters were in this the series. That's it, just a 4th or 5th chapter. I think it's actually much higher in terms of actual chapter length. In fact, let me check really quickly. I can't spell. Yuragi-sou. Let's see, my anime list, back updates. I just want to see how many chapters it has right now. There's currently 11 volumes. Trying to see where it actually is. I don't actually see the... Okay, Mega Rock. It should be on here. Chapter 116, the one that... Yeah, 116. So, I was 110 chapters ahead. No, not ahead. I was only on 6 chapters by the time I started reading this. And the manga is fantastic. It's hilarious. It's a harem-based manga. I'm gonna keep on saying anime because it is her name's anime. It's a harem-based, but the main character is actually thoroughly likable, thoroughly enjoyable, and it gives me an excuse as to why these girls actually like him. He's a cool dude. He's kind. He's caring, but he's a bit of a badass too. He has this he's not a bad boy. He's like he does all the things that like girls would normally, I would assume so, like in characteristics about that a single person. Like, he's caring. He goes out of his way for others. He will do absolutely everything just to help them out, and it's believable. And it's funny though because it does have supernatural aspects to it, where our main character Fuyuzora, or Kagurashi as everyone's gonna be calling him, where Kagurashi is basically this super powered individual. I'm trying hard not to go into spoiler territory, because there is some spoiler. This actually does have some story-rich moments and elements to it, but he actually has this ability where he is he's a psychic, where he knows of spirits. He has a very high spiritual energy, and this attracts ghosts to him. And our other main character, our main heroine, Yuuna, is also a spirit. And a bunch of shenanigans happens. Not gonna go too much into detail, but Kagurashi has this tendency to have spirits completely go where he is, and he'll be taken over by a said spirit, and then he'll learn about that spirit. Like, he'll be like, how'd you learn how to climb this rock, this mountain really fast? Well, a long time ago, I was possessed. That's what it was. I was possessed by this spirit of a rock climber, an expert rock climber. And like, it's one of those, like, it's stupid. Like, if you were to be really critical, you're like, really, that's kind of like just like plot convenience. But it's not meant to be a serious thing. It will have its moments, I'm pretty sure. I think I know exactly where this show is going to end. If it's only going to be 12 episodes, I know exactly how it's going to end. I know exactly what arc it's going to end it at. And that last little arc is actually pretty story-rich. And so we'll see what happens, but this show is going to be something I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm going to be reacting to this regardless. Like I said, it is my most anticipated show of summer 2018, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. Now, the next few of these, none of these really popped out to me. The one I'm actually really surprised is not getting a lot of attention is Gintama, which is the 2nd season of the final arc of Gintama, and Gintama is really popular. So it's just interesting that it's not super high up compared to everything else. So from everything from Yuragi-sou down, I'm just going to be talking about ones that are piquing my interest. Island looks interesting. It's by Studio Feel. And what did they actually work on? They've worked on, yes, they worked on Kiss X Sis. They worked on Mayuchiki, another one of my favorite shows for reasons. Yosuga no Sora, which is a visual novel. So they're mostly known for more like these, kind of like these comedies slash ecchi slash harem slash. Oh, they also did Hinamatsuri. Oh shit. Okay, I did not know they did Hinamatsuri, and that is one of my favorite shows from this current season. Now, I say it's current because even the next week it's about to end. But yeah, so they have some actual credibility to them. But basically, Urashima, an island far from the mainland. The people who live there lead carefree lives, but 5 years ago, the island's 3 great families suffered a series of misfortunes and succumbed to suspicion. The people of the island cut off all contact with the mainland and began a slow decline. The key to saving the island lies in 3 girls who belong to the 3 families, but they are bound by old traditions and are conflicted. On that island, a lone man washes ashore. The man claims to be from the future, and he begins a solitary struggle to change the island's fate. Now, this does look really interesting. It is based off a visual novel, so I think this might have some harem aspects. However, apparently, the visual novel is made by the same people, I believe, who worked on, it was the same one who worked on, which was Front Wing, yes, Front Wing, who did Grisai. So that's why I'm like, yeah, Front Wing is the creator of Island, the original visual novel. And Front Wing worked on Grisai, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I wish I could watch the last season, although I know what happens. Although it's been a while, so I might rewatch it eventually. I don't know. Or watch it eventually, not rewatch it, I might say. But yeah, Island is definitely on my list simply because I have a feeling it might be really good. In fact, I might need some convincing, but I might be reacting to it. It does start airing tomorrow, so I might check it out. We'll see what happens. Another one that looks, I mean, it's going to be your stereotypical English version. The Master of Ragnarok and Blesser of Einhryar, whatever. I mean, honestly, not much you can say. It's an isekai with harem and comedy. Not really much you can really go based off of that. I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be your stereotypical one of the season. So, if that is your preferred, more power to you. Alright, so next one. That looks interesting enough. Banana Fish, interesting. It is by Studio Mappa, who, if you guys don't know, has done a few things, like Kakegurui, which I'm still waiting for 2nd season, Inuyashiki, Punchline, I've seen a little bit of about Punchline, Hajime no Ippo. So, they know how to do some action scenes, and they know how to do action scenes pretty well. They also have some other shows that are definitely not really action-based, that I can really see. They also did Days. They also did Garo, the Vanishing Line. Okay. Didn't know they did that. Another one that just looks interesting. Honestly, there's not something too much. Oh, yeah, the one I wanted to talk about comes down here. But another one that looks interesting that I'm probably going to at least check out is High Score Girl. The year is 1991, and 6th grader Yaguchi Haruo, sorry. I can't play this song. That's gonna get copyright if I do that. My apologies. Alright. Just put that back on right now. Yeah, but another one that, yeah, Yaguchi Haruo only has video games to live for. Sounds something that I used to be. He's not popular in school, and he's neither handsome, funny, nice, nor even friendly. Well, that guy already has a good thing going for him. The only thing he has going for him is that he is good at video games. One day at the local arcade, he offers Ono Akira, a fellow classmate, but who's popular, smart, pretty, and a rich girl that absolutely destroys him at Street Fighter 2. Not only does he lose her 30 times in a row, he can't beat her at any game. Haruo can't seem to shake Akira off as she follows him from arcade to arcade every day after school and beats him every time. As weird as it sounds, the odd couple begins a strange bond and friendship. seems interesting. It seems like one of those like lighthearted things. It's something that at least looks interesting. Another one that me and the podcast actually just talked about, actually, which you'll probably see first before I make this video, is Chiyo-chan no Sugakuro, which is basically this nerdy girl, this nerdy bookworm, is the entire premise is her going to school. That's it. However, the catch is every time she goes to school, more crazy and crazy antics happen. I remember this is based off a manga, and I remember reading it, and I was laughing my ass off. I think it is, I don't know if it's actually by the same people who did, hold on, I just want to make sure, just looking at it really quickly. I think, like, a lot of people were, I remember talking to people about it, where they said it was about the same in terms of humor and ridiculousness, to an extent of Aho Girl, and I loved Aho Girl, thoroughly enjoyed it, made me laugh nearly every episode, and I feel like this is going to be the same one, but basically, yeah, she goes to school, and crazy antics happen that makes things super weird and super just crazy. Now, the other one that I'm looking at that just looks ridiculously just crazy is Jashin-chan Dropkick, which is basically this slapstick comedy where a gothic Lolita summons a demon girl who has the tail of a cobra named Jashin-chan, and they have to live together until Yurine, the Lolita, finds a way to send Jashin-chan back to hell, or Jashin-chan kills Yurine. It looks just stupid. It looks absolutely stupid and looks right up my alley. And in terms of everything else, honestly, I mean, One Room second season. I mean, honestly, the rest of the series this season doesn't have anything too promising to me. Although I'm probably gonna get this feeling with a lot of the seasons, simply because some spring season was so stacked. But let me know what you guys are looking forward to the most. What other ones I should like keep an eye out on. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be ones like Hinamatsuri wasn't even on my radar, and I loved it. So I'm pretty sure the same thing will happen where a lot of things are gonna be coming out. Also, the OVA of Masamune no Revenge is coming out, and I might be looking at that. I'll be watching that probably. And Yuragi-sou no Yuuna-san is also getting the OVA afterwards, which is, it will adapt the manga's 12th chapter, which I don't remember what the 12th chapter was. I'll just look at that. Queen's Blade is getting an OVA? Really? The movie, by the way, Boku no Hero Academia, the movie Futari no Hero, is going to be airing at Anime Expo first, and I get to see it first, so haha, suck it. Let's see. There was a couple things that were actually going to be, shown at here. I think this one was also going to be Kimono, whatever. I think that was also going to be shown. Not entirely sure. I don't remember. I remember just skimming through some of the news. So let me know what you guys are looking forward to. I know a lot of people are looking forward to the 7 Deadly Sins, but considering I'm not caught up with it, I'm like halfway in the first season and then just stopped randomly. I know a lot of people are like really looking forward to a lot of things. What are you guys looking forward to the most? What are some like obscure names that are like really stand out to you? Really, I didn't go through every single one of them and look at all the synopsis, so I didn't really give them all a fair chance. But I wanted to share you guys what I personally think is going to be the most interesting. And yeah, but that's it for this video, guys. Remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. It really helps make the channel grow, helps more, means a lot. Also follow me on Twitter, easiest place to keep in contact with me. Also keep updated with my personal life or life in general in terms of anime or this content or this channel. Also, if you guys really would like to, it would mean a lot to me. Just look at my Patreon if you feel so inclined. If you would like to support me, consider donating on Patreon. It would really mean a lot. I believe my Patreon is in the description below. I was having some problems with it before, but I think it's all set up. Anything you guys can give would be going for better equipment and all that jazz. So if you guys are interested, and it would really mean a lot to me, and just it would mean a lot. I am trying to get better equipment, better microphone, better lighting, more as if you can see right there, those black things right there, it's a soundproofing equipment, so I want to put them all around my room. I only have one right in front of me, which is right here, and then those back ones I want to get a little bit more on the sides just to make it sound better, so you guys don't hear my loud ass computer on the side over here. and then eventually, I don't know, maybe just get better equipment completely. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I have a script on Hinamatsuri that I'm working on. I'm not completely caught up with the show, because once I caught up with the show, I feel like I'm going to be working on its own reaction, on its own review, that I'll probably do after I come back from Anime Expo, which I leave in about a few days. From the making of this video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.